Hi. What up? Hey, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are doing well. Um, I am doing. I am going. I'm a fun girl, Harper. I'm such a fun girl. Sis!
You just caught me.
I saw
I am
you just
taking,
threw on that sweatshirt.
I am doing ballet class right now in my kitchen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's working on her technique, okay?
Good for you. I can't relate. Hashtag cannot relate. How are you? Yes.
Hold on, let me give you what I was working on. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Here,
Mhm.
here.
Mhm.
Rotate it, right?
Ooh. We
Uh,
enjoy a rotate. We love a rotation.
there's no other way.
Come on, Alice Khan. That was a beautiful Alice Khan.
She still got it.
It's
Somehow.
somehow, some way. How old are you?
Right now,
Yeah, right now. How old are you?
how do I look?
Young.
Thank you so much. Black don't crack. Good moisturizer.
That's right. You got the melanin. So how old are you?
92.
Oh, you're a baby.
Thank you so much.
You're a baby. That's why you still got it. Trust me, when you're a little bit older, it doesn't come back as easily.
Oh my gosh, so how old are you?
I'm 34.
Bitch, you don't look a thing like it.
Thank you. Botox. White do crack, and that's why you need to inject it with cow poison and fillers to keep it plump and cute.
Wait, so are you living right now? I watched episode 1. Congratulations.
Thank you. Did you love it?
It was literally everything.
Oh, I'm so glad. It was so much fun. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm excited and it's all very cool. I filmed a episode 2 podcast, so I actually just watched episode 2.
Okay, so you're kind of like watching it with us, though, like
A
along the
little
way.
bit, yeah. Yeah, for the most part. I've watched the first 2 episodes in advance. But now from now on in, I think I'll be watching it with everybody in real time.
You girls, as judges, you guys like go in.
Yeah, we did. We went in a little bit.
And yeah, I mean, but I was like, get it. Like, you are critiquing it, you're not sugarcoating it, you are like changing these girls' lives. And like,
Yeah, like we're giving actual critiques and we're telling it like it is in the way we see it. Um,
so
which
you're
is,
here
I
to,
mean,
so you're
kind
here
of
to
how
give
you have to do it.
spoilers.
I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. No, you're just gonna have to watch and see. Are you in Houston right now?
She's in Houston.
Yeah. Oh, it must be so hot there.
It's hot, but there's bigger fish to fry than the heat. So
That is very true. That is very, very true. I have a couple of questions for you. Who is your favorite ballerina
besides myself,
besides yourself? The obvious answer, yes.
who is my favorite ballerina? That is a really good question. I think I would first gut reaction is Lauren Anderson.
Hmm.
She's queen of Houston Ballet. She is like a game changer in our community as a black ballerina and just what it means to be a black dancer. Um, right now, I mean, can you not mention Marianela Nunez?
I was gonna say,
Like you
like,
have to mention, right?
she's for me currently. For me, she is my queen. Like, she is so purely classical
Yeah.
and so correct. It's
Mhm.
just the word for her is correct. She is correct. And on top of being that perfect in place and correct, there's also this joy to her.
Mhm.
Like, she lives. She is correct, but
Yeah.
then she, on top of being correct, she also lives. Like, her port de bras, and when she holds something and like the body just, and she just gets lost in it for a second, you could see her
Yeah.
like, oh, and then she gets
Yeah.
back into like her perfectness. Like, she is, I fall into holes of her on her Instagram, and I just go in and I just watch for hours. She is
No,
a
she is.
mhm.
That's the reason they call her queen.
She is the queen. Another one I'm a big, huge fan of is Hisao. I think that's how
Very
you say her
that.
name.
Yeah, very that.
Gorgeous. She's the last person I saw do Onyegan years
Okay.
ago, and she just blew my mind. She was
Okay.
so beautiful, and her facility, her body, the feet, the
Yeah.
legs.
It's like when you can. It's like when you start to tell the story with your body, when you
Mhm.
can like speak with your technique. I'm like, that is an artist. That
Yeah,
is next level. You know.
yeah, she's just stunning. There's so many. Like if we're going old school,
Hmm.
um, Julie Kent, Alessandra Ferry.
You know, I got to dance with Julie Kent.
Oh, jealous.
There's one of my favorite ballets that was done on ABT by my director. It's called Clear. It was done right after 9/11 in response to, all of that. And it was
Hmm.
one woman and seven men. And she was the woman it was created on, and we do it a lot in Houston. And they brought her back for this anniversary, and I was petrified
No, I bet.
to even like be in her presence.
Hmm.
But she's so wise, and she's the artistic director of Washington Ballet now, and um yeah, icon, like queen.
Yeah, Misty Copeland, another brilliant,
Heard of
brilliant,
her.
brilliant. Heard of her once
Heard
or
of her.
twice.
Yeah.
I saw her at the Eric Brun competition in Toronto for the first time. That was the first time I
Okay.
saw her live, and she was beautiful. I had a problem with the rep they gave her to do, especially for a competition. They gave her Sleeping Beauty,
Mm.
and to me, she's not a Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
Especially with the outfit they gave her, it just she has I think she has a more athletic build to her, and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
for a
yeah.
competition where you're supposed to showcase you at your finest, I was like, oh,
Mm.
I would have loved to see her do a key tree or something,
Very that.
but those
But
oh
you have that.
no, I don't. Not
Yes, you
that.
do.
Not no. Let's be honest. I don't have that. Like I can get my leg up and my feet are fine, but I'm not like wha bam.
I think it's in there.
Aw, thank you. I mean, that bird has flown the coop, so
Wait, so where are you right now?
I'm in LA.
Oh,
Yeah, I live in LA now. So
okay.
I moved out here in April. Um,
Okay.
Mid-pandemic move. Hey,
That's
from Nashville. Yeah, so I'm out here, living my best life.
what's the scene like there? Like, is it crazy? Is it calm? Is it?
Um, it's it's not crazy. Like people are behaving pretty well here. I feel
Mhm.
like I think with things started to open up a little bit, and I think case numbers went up because, of course, people went too crazy with it as they love to do. But it hasn't been horrible. It was pretty intense when all of the riots and everything were and the
Mhm.
marches and everything were at
Mhm.
their peak. That was pretty nuts, especially
Mhm.
because it was all like at the end of my street, so it was
Oh,
very intense. But yeah, it's calmed down a lot, I have to say, since then.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Who knew that? Who knew my ballet would be so eventful today?
I know, right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's a real go as you go. Like I get so distracted. I like do like little routines like in between, but
Yeah, I should. I'm thinking about ordering a little ballet bar and like giving myself class. I just don't care, is the problem.
me neither.
It's the thing. I just don't. I'm not doing it professionally anymore. I don't care. It hurts. My body doesn't like it. Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm working out every day. I'm just not doing like ballet.
I know. I see you. You're with Miss Wimberly.
Yes, I'm working it with Jason. I love Jason.
Love her.
She's
Um,
crazy. She's a
at this
psychopath.
point, at this point, I'm just doing ballet to keep my body. I just want my legs.
Hello. Do you have
Like,
any idea when you guys might be back in the studio?
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, sir, ma'am.
Uncertain, but you know what? We keep on pushing. We keep on kicking. We keep on doing the work.
Is Yuriko still in Houston?
Yes,
She
Miss
went to
Queen.
she went to my school, the National Ballet School of Canada.
Oh, she's iconic.
She's iconic. Did you know, this is some fun tea, Miss Yuriko. Did you know that when she was younger, that she got her feet broken, put in molds, and then before they were fully healed, they took them out So her feet have been like surgically broken, so that's why they're like wabams.
Okay, scalding.
Seriously, like those Asian ballet schools do not play. They said we will break your feet, and you
I need
before they
that.
were yeah, and then like made her like work them before they were like fully healed, and so they would get strong. Is that insane?
That's insane.
I
Meanwhile, here
know.
I am just like ginching my way through life.
I know. I was like, why weren't my feet broken? Why did nobody take that?
Right?
My feet could have been broken.
Wait, okay, so are you living for All Stars?
I am, yes. Who's your favorite?
Shea Coulee.
Shea Coulee. We love Shea Coulee. I love her. It's hard because I love Shay and I think she's brilliant, but I'm also such a Jujubee stan because
Uh,
like Jujubee has been like my number one, like one of my number one since like the beginning of the franchise. So
uh-huh.
it's like hard. I'm like,
Um, I really thought Juju had it last week. Like I was laughing more for her Eartha than I was for Flavor Flav.
yeah. I mean, I thought they were really good. I think I agree. Like I liked Flavor Flav, but the Eartha was like hysterical to me. But then I feel like Shay had the stronger runway look, and Shay's snatch game was also
Okay.
super, super, super strong. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that together like cinched her the win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There, because I know the fans love putting more weight into the challenge and sometimes the runway. So you think they both like it's like 50-50.
I think so. I mean, that's how I like on Canada's Drag Race. That's how I judge it.
I was gonna say I'm talking to a judge.
Yeah, I mean it's hard. I mean personally, I'm a visual queen. I love my favorite part of Drag Race is the runway.
Okay.
Like if it could just like if the show could literally start, they should walk in the workroom and then just do the runway and then the show would end. I'd be like, great.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But I love the visual aspect of drag. I love seeing what they're going to come out with every week. So, but it's hard. Like you have to base it on both. So some weeks somebody could have a really fierce runway look, and then but completely bomb the challenge, and you're like,
Do you like Snatch Game of Love or do you like Snatch Games?
I like Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it better.
Is it advertised? Like, am I allowed? Like, is Snatch Games happening on Drag Race Canada?
It is definitely happening. Yes, we have all of the old favorites from
I did.
the
I
US
loved the
show.
mini challenge. Like, I loved that.
It's cute, right?
It was wild.
I know. Who's your favorite on Canada's Drag Race?
Okay, so I'm a little partial.
Hmm.
My good friend is Connor McKenzie, and
Okay.
so his one of his best friends is Lemon.
Oh yes.
So I love a dancing queen,
Don't we all?
but Jimbo was really giving it to me. So I think I'm with those two.
Yeah, I know. Jimbo was hysterical that first week.
But then also like I feel like I also love queens that I like can see myself in, and I'm very much Tainomi.
Hmm.
So I don't know. It's so hard. I just love a new group of girls. I love a new like getting to like obsess over each one. Like it's a great cast.
It is a really, really great cast. There's so much personality, and I can't wait for every week for everyone to like get to know them more and more and more.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to see them all kind of come out of their shells and stuff. It's really cool.
The comments are going crazy. I love it.
Oh yeah, always. I love how like people are so invested in it. Like
Hey,
people are so invested in this show already, and I'm like, yes, that's what I wanted. So it makes
oh,
me
they're gonna
happy.
be. They're gonna be.
Absolutely. Have we done ballet together? We have not done ballet together. We've actually never even met. This is our first time like speaking.
So natural.
So natural. Just two natural women speaking about women things.
Drag Race, ballet, and Drag Race.
Right? What is your favorite ballet? Okay, favorite classical ballet, favorite like I'm gonna say favorite classical ballet, favorite like neoclassical story ballet, and then favorite contemporary ballet.
I think my favorite ballet, classical ballet, even though I think it's too long, is The Sleeping Beauty.
Hmm.
My favorite neoclassical Giselle. Is that neo, do you think?
Yeah, I guess we could consider it. Yeah.
Like what? Like Romeo and Juliet? I don't really like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I don't love the music. I
I
feel
mean,
bad saying that.
it has its moments. Yeah. And my favorite, I'm really partial to like Forsyth, and because I've never done a Forsyth ballet myself. Only
Yeah.
one, and that's like and it was a big group one. I've never done In the Middle, and I'd love to do In the Middle, and I would love to do Vertiginous, Thrill of Exactitude.
Those are two really good ones. Okay, so my favorite classical would have to be Natalia Markova's La Bayadere.
Very drama.
Very drama, and I just love the costumes, and that I love a good two-piece in a veil. A two-piece in a veil.
Yeah.
Never mind a two-piece in a biscuit. A two-piece in a veil. Honey, I'm in. And that the Kingdom of the Shades, that last scene is like, just, it gives me a boner every time. I think it's so beautiful.
Come on, ballet boner.
I love a ballet boner. Neoclassical, I have two, Onegin.
Yeah.
And Serenade.
Iconic.
I love Balanchine. I also love Jewels, which is, yeah. I always wanted that Diamond Spotted is amazing. And then favorite contemporary work that I've seen. My favorite choreographer right now is Crystal Pite.
We love her.
She just did this ballet called Angels Atlas on NBOC, and it was the singular most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Really? She's so good at choreographing for large groups of people where she has them all like do like really simple movements together, and it's just so effective. It's so probably Angels Atlas and Emergence right now are my two favorite contemporary pieces.
I don't know the name of it, but she just did a piece on Paris Opera where they were like bugs, and they were in these like latex suits. They looked like alien creatures. I'll send it to you. But
it wasn't Emergence, was it? Because that was about bugs too.
It riffed off of the same idea, which I kind of liked. It was like it like built off of it. That's how you know she's like a creative genius. But no, this was something different.
We love Forsyth too, though. Forsyth is amazing. There's this amazing video of Svetlana Sakharova doing that pas de deux. You should look it up. Have you seen it? If you haven't seen it.
I probably have like
so good
on like any In the Middle video.
Oh, so good. Oh my God, we forgot to mention Sylvie Guillaume as favorite ballerina. I feel like she's just like the...
I know. I totally went through like a bunhead phase where like I watched these queens like daily on the YouTube. And then when I became a professional ballet dancer, it was like my ideas and perceptions of what ballet was kind of shifted. And now I'm back into like, okay, no, I love these queens. I have such an appreciation for what they've done. But your ideas, because you kind of like lose the idea of feet and legs mean everything. But then you realize that these girls were actually doing that and so much more. So, yeah,
for sure. I also have such a soft spot for old school Balanchine ballerinas because they're just batshit crazy, and I live like give me an Allegra Kent any day. Just like
Gelsey.
Oh my God, me and my friends used to watch like the old Symphony in C videos from like the 70s, and Allegra Kent is literally just like.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't like she is on another planet. And the one of Suzanne Farrell and Peter Martin's doing Diamonds, and she's just like she's just making up her own port de bras, like just literally just living her. I'm like, what are you doing? Like it's not even a position. Like you're just just like
what choices are you making?
What but I have to say my favorite Balanchine ballerina from like back in the day, because she was just fierce, was Meryl Ashley. That bitch could do anything.
So I've worked with her twice now, and she's the original of this ballet called Ballo della Regina.
That bit of that her solo, that Chape moment. Oh
my God, yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know. I love her.
It's so good. Look at you. I love this talk. Everyone's lost, but I love it.
I know, me and you are just going at it. Like
they're like, what? They're like, is there a ballet challenge on Drag Race?
Is there a ballet challenge? You'll have to wait and see.
Oh wait, maybe. I think like I might have seen something about that.
You might have a little something in this next episode.
That's what it was. I knew there was like some sort of teaser.
Yeah, there's some cheesy little thing. It was cute. Oh God, I want to ask you so many more questions. Uh, I forget. Ask me some ballet questions. I
How
never got to
many
talk about ballet with anybody.
how many like professional companies have you been associated with? Like where was your training?
I trained at the National Ballet School of Canada.
Okay.
I started dancing basically when I was 14. So I started
Okay.
training at the school in grade 10, and I graduated, and then I stayed 2 extra years because I needed to. So I
Uh-huh.
was there 5 years, and then I moved to South Africa, and I danced
Oh,
with Cape Town City Ballet for 2 years. And then I moved to New York and danced with Ballet Trocadero for 4 years. And then I was like, fuck this. My body hurts and I'm poor. So I moved home to Toronto and I became a drag queen.
is that where you met Evan or no?
I met Evan. Evan went to the National Ballet School of Canada and he graduated a couple years before me. And I like would run into him in Toronto every once in a while, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know him that well.
Hmm.
And then, yeah, I think it was kind of in the last couple years when we started like talking a little bit and connecting.
Yeah. After I did a ballet competition Prix de Lausanne in 2011
Hmm.
and I connected with National Ballet of Canada there.
Hmm.
And I actually like auditioned and was like exploring that as my place to be, but I came from Houston, so like I was like, I'm gonna stay in Houston.
Yeah, and Houston's a great company.
Oh, she's good.
She's fun. She's a cute, fun little company.
Here we
What's your favorite thing you've ever gotten to dance?
Oh my god, I could give you like the emotional answer, or I could give you like the fierce like kick split answer.
Both.
Okay, so bucket list was Petite Mort by Yuri Killer,
Oh.
and like I was dying to do that,
Hmm.
and when I did it, I was like, I'm a dancer. But the emotional, I would say Prince, like as in the Nutcracker. I just never thought I could do or be a prince, like ever. And there
A
she was,
queen and a prince.
very that, yes,
Very that.
two fairies on stage. Okay,
Hello. My favorite thing I've ever gotten to dance was the role of Death in Rudy Van Dancing's Four Last Songs.
yes.
Was my like ultimate, and that was like the first big thing I ever did in my career, and then it was all just downhill from there. Um, I was just like, it really was like, I was like, well, this is the most beautiful thing ever. It was like the perfect. I love dramatic roles. It was so dramatic and stunning, and it was just
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous. And
Mm-hmm.
it was literally my first big role, right out of school. I did it in our spring showcase, and then it was my first role in a company. Like I was hired in South Africa to do that role.
Oh my god.
So, um, and besides that, like ballet role, I really like doing Don Jose and Carmen because that was really fun. Good acting role. I
I
actually,
done from it.
oh, it was fun. I surprisingly enjoyed doing Giselle Albrecht.
Work? I didn't know you did that.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Whoa!
I don't know
Those
how. I don't know how I did it
those
because
seasons at the end. Oh my
oh,
god.
I'm pretty sure I did Cats because I mean,
Okay.
it was South Africa and the company's not that great, so they were like, yeah, go ahead, do a changement. Why not? I was
Fun.
there because I was tall and I could lift the girls. I knew my role. I was like, and I had no. It was so funny. I had no interest whatsoever in being a male dancer. I was like, could we literally cut my variation? Like, I'm okay with that. I will
Yes.
come on. I will.
Big
I will.
split.
I will lift them, and then I will get the fuck off. And I am like, that's fine. Actually, my very favorite thing, my ever favorite contemporary thing I ever danced was the concerto pas from.
Oh my gosh, you just shared that the other day.
I did that, and that was like my farewell thing in South Africa with my partner, and I loved it because I didn't have to dance. I just got to
That
stand there. I was beautiful, and I just got to go.
you should do that with Marianella now.
Oh, I would like cry if I got to like touch her. She's so beautiful.
Wow, what a moment that would be.
Oh my God, that would be really cool, actually. I would love to go back and partner someone for a ballet as long as I didn't have to like dance.
I'm I'm that's noted, okay? I'm writing that down.
Please do. I will partner some girl. I mean, I used to partner all the guys in Trocadero. I was like pressaging everybody and I could back press them. I'm a tank. Like I can
Jeez, bro.
I can lift some people.
Okay.
That
Well,
was like my role.
once I get back to post quarantine or pre quarantine body, we'll do a full thing.
Yes, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'10".
Okay, yeah, I could work with that. I'm like
I'm
six
a good
three.
jumper. I'm a good jumper.
That's all you need. As long as you have like honestly, and you can attest to this, some of the best partners I ever had have not been the skinniest of women.
Very that.
Very that. And some of the worst partners I ever have been extremely skinny, but they have no center and have no jump.
That is so true because they just are like, do it. I know I'm small.
Yeah, and it's literally like lifting a piece of wood. Whereas the girls who are a little bit bigger but like have energy, and know how to jump and know how to hold themselves, I'm like, if you help me, then we're good to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Um, when you would do your makeup, would you do any like dragish kind of like effects, or were you just boy?
Oh God. I mean, I used to get told to tone it down all the time. They're like, you're wearing more makeup than the girls. I'm like, I know, but it's fun. It was just a little. I would go in heavy with the eyeliner. I loved an eyeliner. I loved a smoky eye. I still do.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my favorite.
I'm trying to think of other ballet questions.
What is your least favorite ballet?
Like classical ballet?
Yeah.
Um, that's a good question. I don't know. Something about Swan Lake annoys me, but I do find I think White Act is really beautiful. The Pas de Deux.
Mhm.
Um, what's yours?
I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anyone I flat out hate. Like
Right?
I could do without the first part of Nutcracker. Like if we just started at Snow Scene and went on, I think like we made it a one act wonder. Like I don't need the family scene. I
True.
think that's too long.
True.
And no one cares.
Nutcracker.
No one cares. But like Nutcracker, but the problem is like Nutcracker has so much beautiful music. Like that Grand Pas de Deux music, and like Snow Scene is like
Snow
iconic.
Scene is everything.
I want Romeo and Juliet to get a new score because I don't like that score.
There are two iconic parts. The march in the ballroom scene.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah,
That's
that's good.
major. And then the crescendo in the Pas de Deux, I think, is really beautiful. But yeah.
Yeah, I just like
These women, they need to come on. Can't you see these men? Like
yeah,
this,
like
like storylines in these ballets. I'm like, we need to rewrite this. So it's like more heroines.
I agree. But like in terms of like too classical, like yeah, Swan Lake's fine. Swan Lake's good. I mean, there are parts of it that's good. There's no like ballet. Like I don't hate any of them outwardly. You know what ballet I hate, which I think is so stupid, and I just don't care, is La Female Garde.
Understood.
Like it's dumb.
It's like a cartoon ballet.
Yeah, it's dumb. I don't care about it. I don't want to pay money to see that.
Oh, someone just said Act Two Nutcracker Spanish dance is their favorite. I love that.
Well, we love Spanish dance.
I love that. The divers are always the best.
And I have to say, I really do love Nutcracker because the Nutcracker I grew up with at the National Ballet School, the National Ballet of Canada, has one of the most beautiful Nutcrackers. Like our set is like sickening, and it's like old, it's like Russian opulence. Like the second act, everything's gold. She comes out of a giant Fabergé egg.
I saw.
It's really pretty. I love it. It's really, really well done.
It's a very fantasy.
Yeah, and it's like Christmas.
Yeah.
It has
I
like a
haven't been
nice.
home to celebrate Christmas in forever, so I like Nutcracker is my Christmas.
Yeah. Where are your people from?
I grew up in New Hampshire.
Oh, work. Okay.
Grew up in New Hampshire.
A New Hampshire Christmas. That sounds like it would be like a nice Christmas. A New Hampshire Christmas.
White. It is white.
Oh, I have a Nutcracker story.
Okay.
So when I was in South Africa, I did like family scene. I was the prince, which I hated. Because my partner was a nightmare. But I was also Rat King. And one day, I read the schedule wrong, so I did family scene. And then I got my ass changed, and I was out in the lobby talking to some other dancers.
Oh my God.
Well, battle scene is happening, and all of a sudden the doors burst open and my artistic director runs by me and I'm like, oh, someone's in trouble. And anyway, I walk backstage to get my bag to go home, and she just sees me at the end of the hallway and she's like, you're supposed to be on stage right now. And I was like, what? And
No.
I sure did. I missed there was no Rat King that performance.
Nightmare.
Yeah, it happened to me.
That is a nightmare.
Yeah, I missed it. It was literally a nightmare. And to make matters worse, I was so shook that it was a double show day. The next show, I almost missed Waltz of the Flowers because I was so shook because I was like,
So out of your head.
yeah, I was so out of my head. So I almost missed two things in a row.
Well, look at you now.
I literally just got anxiety telling that story.
Isn't it wild? There's such a high level of stress that is placed on ballet dancers. I do not know why. I don't know how, but it must have prepared you for, you know, the performance element of what you do now.
Yeah, I did it, and like I never missed anything ever again. Now that's why I'm like half an hour early to everything because I'm like, I will not like, I can't miss things. It just that anxiety comes creeping back in.
Yeah. Oh my
No.
God.
Oh, it's the worst.
Everyone's in the comments talking about Kine.
What are they? What about Kine?
I don't know. I just keep
Oh,
saying.
I think they're all, although I think they're all hating on her. First of all, that episode would not have been as wonderful as it was had it not been for Kine's amazing shade and amazing reactions to herself. So, I mean, we're here making a TV show, and she gave us some amazing television. I think she's obviously an amazing queen and entertainer. She just had a bad week, and she did not handle it the best she could have, and that's fine. I mean,
the first time I was introduced to her was on the It Gets Better TikTok, and she's like giving like fantastic advice. So
they're defending Kine. Okay, good.
Oh, good. Because I liked her, and I was like, "You're interesting. You're making this like fun."
Yeah, she is, and she's great. And I mean, she was great. She was great TV.
How long are like? Because I mean, yes, I know some of the Drag Race girls, but I've heard rumors that it's like very long. The judging, is it really long? Like filming that part?
It's pretty long. I mean, I can't really say, but like, especially that first day, that first episode, it was a long day.
Yeah.
It was a very long day. Yes, she did give me attitude, but I mean, what do you want me to do? Shoot her? Like,
oh my God.
yeah, she gave me attitude, and then I told her, don't give us attitude because you're coming across arrogant. So like, what do you want me to do to her? Like,
Attitude devant, attitude derriere.
She was giving me attitude devant, attitude derriere, attitude Alice Second.
Yeah.
All of it. Like, but yeah, I mean, it made for a great first episode. So
Yeah, it really did.
yeah.
It's so good. I watched it like later after the fact, so I sort of had it like spoiled because you can't go on the Instagram or the internet without any show being ruined. But it was very, very entertaining, regardless.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you were entertained, and I think you'll be entertained this week as well.
Oh,
At least I hope you will be.
I mean, what else am I going to be doing? Drag Race is what's getting me through right now.
Hello, same.
Same. Really
that and my home workouts.
I don't even know how you have a moment to like come on Instagram Live. I feel like you're just nonstop.
Well, I don't really have anything to do. I mean, now that we've done all the press for the show, and like, so now I just kind of got to sit back and relax and enjoy it, which is lovely. And I get in drag a couple times a week to film stuff, but that's about it.
You just don't have to tuck. You just wear like a dance belt.
I wear sweatpants on the bottom. Honey, 2020 is the year of waist up drag. It's the year of no nails and waist up drag.
Hey, at least it's still drag.
It is still drag, from what you can see.
Oh my Lord. Okay, well, I'm gonna go finish my ballet class.
Yes, it was so nice to talk to you. I'm sorry I interrupted it. It was so nice to chat with you.
Hey, this is what quarantine is. You just go with what the flow is, right?
Completely.
I didn't know I was gonna wake up and talk to Miss Brooklyn Heights today, but look at we did it.
We did it!
We gave the kids some ballet knowledge, even though all they wanted to talk about was Kai.
That's right. I know. But now y'all have learned something today. So go and Google Marianella Nunez, Google
Okay.
Misty Copeland,
Okay.
Google Lauren Anderson, Google
Okay.
Hisao, Google Julie Kent, Google Alessandra Ferry, who, by the way, is apparently out of retirement and just full on dancing again. Work. Good for her. I mean, why not? If you can.
Right? With those feet, I would just walk on point everywhere.
That's all she has to do. Do you know she wouldn't break in her shoes. She'd literally put them on, go on stage, and in like 2 seconds they would just be dead.
Oh my God. Could you
Oh,
imagine?
oh, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Oh, well, I love you. Have fun.
Bye, you all. Thanks for tolerating me.
Bye, Eddie.